He did it was the same sofa, and he did follow, and then at that point, the sofa was still on the side of the road.
6 months in jail each for a sofa? Yep. Folks, illegal dumping isn't just a neighborhood eyesore, it's a crime with real penalties. Question for you, do you think 6 months is too harsh or totally fair to keep the streets clean?
Yep.
Good morning, Mr. Lanyon. Sir, you're charged with illegal dumping. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
On January 23rd, 2025, a witness stated that he saw the defendant dump a sofa on the 22800 block of Bear Lake Lane on Tuesday, November.
Boom. Photo evidence. Classic courtroom drama. The witness isn't just pointing fingers, he's got receipts. If you were the judge, would you trust this kind of caught in the act evidence, or do you think it's too circumstantial?
Tuesday, January 21st, the witness stated that he was cooking and looked out of his kitchen and saw a truck and the defendant come out to dump it. And the witness took a photo of the defendant's license plate and of the defendant. The witness told the defendant that you can't dump trash there, and the defendant looked up at the sofa he already dumped and left. The witness stated he was concerned the defendant was going to dump the sofa at a nearby location. So the witness drove to the main roadway near his house and observed the sofa had been dumped at an abandoned car wash located at 11440 FM 1960 in Huffman, Texas, which is not an approved dump site by the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality. The witness is positive that the sofa is the same brown sofa that the defendant dumped near his house previously.
But he didn't see it.
No, Your Honor, but he did it was the same sofa, and he did follow, and then at that point, the sofa was still on the side of the road.
Yeah. The witness stated he was cooking, looked out his kitchen.
I know that he sees it. So he doesn't dump it that first time.
Whoa, plot twist. Case dismissed for lack of probable cause. Translation? The judge basically said, not enough proof to move forward. This is one of those moments where courtroom procedure trumps street justice. Fair call or a technicality loophole?
Goes to a location, he's about to dump it, but he doesn't, he takes off.
Sir, I would just request, this is not with us, this is with environmental. I would just request we hold off on PC range on the prosecutor here since it's 30 days now.
Okay, I mean, I'm willing to hold it, but you know.
I get it. I just want to make sure the prosecutor.
Mr. Runyon, just take a seat for me in the jury box, please. I'm going to find that there's no probable cause to go forward in your case. Aren't our streets dirty enough?
Yes.
This is where it gets heartbreaking. The judge lays it out. Every time this defendant gets a chance, he skips court. But notice the humanity here. Instead of just slamming the gavel, the judge offers help. Food, shelter, even a phone. That's rare compassion in a system that usually just cycles people in and out.
Don't say anything, just please, you know.
Understand.
Keep it nice.
Yes, sir.
All right, please.
Thank you.
Hello, sir. How are you?
So, Mr. McCoy, let's talk about something funny.
Okay.
Actually, it's not very funny, but it's actually quite sad. Your lawyer came to me, was it yesterday or was it the day before, asking for a PR bond?
Monday.
Asking me to give you a PR bond. Do you think that was a good idea? To give you a PR bond?
Are we looking at the history? Okay.
We've never, ever once appeared on your own here when we give you a PR bond. Every case that we have with you sits at around 10,004, 10,005, because you never appear. When you come to court, good things happen. Do you understand? If you ever need help, if you need a place to sleep, if you need food to eat, if you need a cell phone or tablet, anything you need, all you have to do is come and ask. and we will bend over backwards to help you in any way that we can. But when you continually fail to appear, you become a flight risk, and we just can't trust you. So he came to me asking for this PR bond. I laughed because I know if I give you one, like little wings on a bird, bye, you just don't come. Next time.
Here, the judge isn't just sentencing, he's predicting a future. 20 years gone in a blink if things don't change. Real talk. How many times do we see the same cycle in court? Mental health, addiction, homelessness, treated more like a revolving door than a problem to fix.
If you pick up a case, come and we'll help you with whatever you need. I don't care what it is. Anything you want, I'll give you. You want treatment, you want help, anything. You now stand charged with criminal trespass. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement where they're offering you 30 days in jail with credit for the 12 days that you've done. You're giving up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement, Ms. McCoy. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. You know, you've spent the better part of the last 4 years in and out of custody for one thing or the other. Before you know it, 20 years will have passed and you will end up in such a bad place. You're going to look like the things on the street that you'd never think that you would be if you continue at the rate that you are. You need a change before you really do some damage that you can't crawl out of. How do you plead to the criminal trespass? Guilty or not guilty? It's all right. You know what we're doing, right?
Do you want me to talk to her for a moment? I don't.
No.
Okay.
I mean, your plea, do you know what we're doing? We're doing a plea for guilty, right? Is this what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, ma'am, I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to follow the agreement. Come back next time. All right, good luck. Thanks.
Thank you.
Was it 13 days credit?
12.
How are you?
Good today.
Good. The reason that you are still in custody is that we gave you a PR bond and you take off. You don't come back to court. This has not happened but once. It has happened already multiple times. So that's why I can't just continue to give you PR bonds. When you do, you just take off. The only thing I need you to understand is that, you know, when you plead guilty to something, it sticks with you forever. You cannot try to plead guilty to something, get out and try to change it or do this or do that. This is when you do this, when you accept a plea bargain, it stays.
Judge, Your Honor, I'm truly sorry for what I've done, like my whole life. I just asked for another PR bond. I'll make it to court. I actually call my mom, see if I could stay with her until she drops me off at court, and whatever they say from there, if I'm guilty or not guilty, I'll plead guilty. Or if I'm innocent, I'll
Where you living
innocent.
now?
My mom stays in.
Finally, a glimmer of hope. Instead of tossing him back on the streets, the court pushes for a TR evaluation, a mental health and treatment assessment. This could be the turning point. What do you think? Will this defendant break the cycle, or is this just another stop on the merry-go-round?
Tomball now.
No. Are you living on the street or are you living?
I'm homeless, but I've actually talked to my mom, and me and her are actually going into a good relationship now,
Did you just get picked up?
like mother and son. And they caught me at the airport, and
Look, I don't want you to talk about the case. The thing is that I don't want to continue to give someone a PR bond if you're just going to go to the streets. The streets are not a safe place.
I won't go back to the street. The streets
I know.
aren't. for me anymore, man. Like I don't want to be in the street. I don't want to be homeless anymore. And you know, I've talked to my mom. She's doing real good, and she actually wants me to be around, pay the bills, and you know, and own a house of my own. You know.
Let's do this. Why don't we do a TRAS to see how we go forward? Because I don't know, and we can have the clinicians evaluate him to see how we go forward.
First,
If you want to do an independent one, I'm happy to give you money for you to do it. Or like I would suggest is just do a TRAS to see where do we go? Because I don't know, but having clinicians talk to him might be the best way to go to see how we go forward. Because the problem is, Harold, is if we just throw him out to the streets, we're throwing him out to the wolves. If he doesn't have a place to go to, or just, Whereas if we have him TRAS, we can try to get down to what the true issue is and why it keeps happening, and then we'll figure out a plan, So you just let me know whatever you want to do. I'm happy to do it.
So just when we do the TRAS, we just set that up with the CLO or?
Yeah, so we'll have Shatori set it up and we'll do it. We can expedite it so it gets done within the next couple of days, so he's not just lingering.
Judge, as his competency is also good then?
Yeah, competent. Yeah,
Burr,
so we can get it done. And then that'll really tell us, perhaps it needs to be in mental health court. I don't know. But that's what we can get the TRAS for.
So what do you think, Judge, 2 weeks or?
No, not even a week. A week. Okay,
Thank you.
thanks. All right, Mr. Flores.